Hello everyone. Today we will learn the meaning of fixed capital and various factors affecting the requirement of fixed capital. So let's start. Now what is fixed capital? Fixed capital refers to the investment in long-term assets or fixed assets. Means एक ऑर्गेनाइजेशन ने फिक्स्ड असेट्स में जो फंड्स इन्वेस्ट किए हैं दैट इज फिक्स्ड कैपिटल. As we have already discussed, fixed assets are those assets which are going to be used in business for more than 1 year and which will benefit the organization or business for more than 1 year. For example, land and building, plant and machinery, vehicles, equipments, furniture, etc. Now, what is management of fixed capital? मैनेजमेंट ऑफ फिक्स्ड कैपिटल मीन्स फर्म के कैपिटल को उन प्रोजेक्ट्स और असेट्स में एलोकेट करना जो बिजनेस को लॉन्ग टर्म के लिए बेनिफिट देंगे और रिटर्न प्रोवाइड करेंगे. एंड दिस कैपिटल मस्ट बी एलोकेटेड टू दोज प्रोजेक्ट्स विच विल गिव मैक्सिमम रिटर्न टू ए कंपनी एट मिनिमम कॉस्ट एंड रिस्क. Now coming to the importance of management of fixed capital. First point is long-term growth. As this decision affects the profitability and earning capacity of a company, so company's long-term growth and future prospects will also be affected by this decision. Second point is large amount of funds involved. As major portion of company's capital or funds is invested in these assets, so this decision has to be taken very carefully that in which plant, in which machinery, in which project firm's capital will be invested. Third point is high risk. As huge amount of funds are invested in these assets or projects, so these decisions must be taken very carefully because one wrong decision will result in heavy losses to the business. Fourth point is irreversible decision. Once the decision is taken to purchase any particular asset or to invest in particular project, then it is very difficult to reverse that decision because it involves huge amount of funds, and if the company is going to reverse that decision, then it will result in heavy losses to the organization. Now coming to the factors affecting the requirement of fixed capital. First point is nature of business or type of business. There are mainly two types of business. First one is manufacturing concern and second one is trading concern. मैन्युफैक्चरिंग कंसर्न वो कंसर्न है जो रॉ मटेरियल परचेज करके उसकी प्रोसेसिंग करके उसे फिनिश प्रोडक्ट में कन्वर्ट करके सेल करते हैं. फॉर एग्जांपल एक शू मैन्युफैक्चरिंग कंपनी है. इट परचेजेस रॉ लेदर एंड देन कन्वर्ट इनटू फिनिश्ड प्रोडक्ट दैट इज शूज. On the other hand, trading concern are those concern which purchase ready-made product from other seller and sell it to the customer after adding their profit margin. So manufacturing concern will require more fixed capital as they are involved in production which needs plant, machinery, factory to produce the product. On the other hand, trading concerns require less fixed capital as they are not involved in any production work. Now coming to the scale of operations. बिजनेस के स्केल ऑफ ऑपरेशंस पर डिपेंड करता है कि वहाँ ज़्यादा फिक्स्ड कैपिटल की ज़रूरत है या कम फिक्स्ड कैपिटल की ज़रूरत है. If the business is conducted on large scale, then it will require more fixed capital. Or if the business is conducted on small scale, then it will require lesser amount of fixed capital. Third point is choice of technique. There are mainly two types of technique. First one is capital intensive technique and second one is labor intensive technique. कैपिटल इंटेंसिव टेक्निक वो टेक्निक है जहाँ पर मशीन्स का ज़्यादा यूज़ होता है और लेबर्स का कम यूज़ होता है. मीन्स मैन पावर कम यूज़ होती है, मशीनरीज ज़्यादा यूज़ होती हैं. एंड लेबर इंटेंसिव वो टेक्निक है जहाँ पर मशीनरीज कम यूज़ होती हैं और लेबर और मैन पावर ज़्यादा यूज़ होती हैं. सो अगर एक ऑर्गेनाइजेशन कैपिटल इंटेंसिव टेक्निक यूज़ कर रही है तो वहाँ मशीनरीज की ज़्यादा यूज़ है, सो दे विल रिक्वायर मोर फिक्स्ड कैपिटल. बट ऑन द अदर हैंड अगर कोई ऑर्गेनाइजेशन लेबर इंटेंसिव टेक्निक यूज़ कर रही है देन इट विल रिक्वायर lesser fixed capital. Fourth point is technology upgradation. जिन इंडस्ट्रीज़ में टेक्नोलॉजी बहुत जल्दी ऑब्सोलीट हो जाती है और न्यू टेक्नोलॉजी इंट्रोड्यूस हो जाती है, फॉर एग्जांपल कंप्यूटर्स, मोबाइल फ़ोन मैन्युफैक्चरिंग इक्विपमेंट्स, दे विल नीड मोर फिक्स्ड कैपिटल so as to replace the old machines with the new ones or with the latest technology. On the other hand, those industries where technology upgradation is very slow, they will need lesser fixed capital. Fifth point is growth prospects. Those firms which have more profitable growth prospects or which are planning to expand its business, then they will need more fixed capital. On the other hand, those firms which are already at their maturity stage and they don't have any growth prospects, they will need lesser fixed capital. Next point is diversification. If a company is going to diversify its business, means entering in new line of products, then it will require more fixed capital. For example, a textile company starts electronics business or paper manufacturing business or cement manufacturing business, then it will require more or additional fixed capital to invest in land, building and machinery. Next point is method of acquiring fixed assets और financing alternatives. अगर एक कंपनी के पास लीज फैसिलिटी अवेलेबल है, मीन्स इंस्टेड ऑफ परचेजिंग ऑन फिक्स्ड assets, it can be availed on rent or lease, then the company needs not to invest or spend large amount of funds on purchasing that fixed assets, as it can avail those assets on lease by paying lease rentals. So that company will need lesser fixed capital. Next point is collaboration. When two business organizations collaborate with each other and share each other's facility, then it will reduce the need of fixed capital for both the participating organizations. For example, PNB, Punjab National Bank and HDFC Bank. Both of them are planning to establish their respective ATM counters in a specific area. So, instead of establishing their respective or their own ATM counters, they can collaborate with each other and establish one ATM counter. If they collaborate with each other, then they will need lesser fixed capital, as they do not need to invest separately in establishing separate ATM counters. So, those organizations which avail the facility of collaboration, they will need lesser fixed capital. On the other hand, those organizations where this facility is not available or which do not avail the facility of collaboration, they will need more fixed capital. So these were the factors affecting the requirement of fixed capital. That's all in today's video. Thanks for watching this video.